Welcome, Soul Family, to not a reading actually, but to an interpretation of my previous two readings on Chen, Zehyuan, and Lusi. Now, this was the reading basically where we had the Five of Pentacles between both of them. Why this reading stumped me was, as I mentioned earlier, because Five of Pentacles is pretty odd card to come up because it talks about being destitute. It means like you're in total loss. You're not seeing any hope. You're not seeing any light. And looking at the chemistry, I just couldn't make out how this card came. And then when I looked at the feelings, it was even more confusing because we have the Page of Swords for him, the Emperor, and the Empress. On her end, we get the Death card, which again is a very strong card to get. Some kind of change she has changed inside. And then her feelings, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Eight of Cups. So there's this sign of depression which is going on because the Five of Pentacles talks about depression. All her cards is talking about depression. It is about rejecting emotions and walking away from it, feeling attacked, need rest, need mental rest. And the combination of the Emperor and Empress coming in for him and the Page, all of them, I was like, what feelings are these? Because these are very strong cards. So with the Empress, we have someone who's feeling nurturing, who's feeling, I want to be pampered, I want to pamper, who's full of abundance, who's full of joy. And then you have the Emperor bringing in a lot of rules and a lot of strictness and a lot of structure to the feelings. So I got this thing that, it's like he likes her, but he's controlling it. That is what I felt from it. And then in the outcome, we had the Chariot, which Chariot definitely shows that you're going to be pursued or you have to pursue. So what I think after thinking a lot about what this meant, we have the Hangman which shows stuck. And if you see, the Hangman is obstacle and you have the Chariot as the outcome. The obstacle is being stuck while the solution or the outcome is going behind something. So I think, they may have liked each other, but then they went to two different projects. And that shows what is left of their relationship, where they both feel everything is lost. So I wanted to get more clarity, and that's why I went to explore the feelings even more. And I did on the same day. I was like, let me ask again. So let me show you the second reading. In the top over here is Chen Zhuan's past, present, future feelings, and the bottom is Zhao Lusi's past, present, and future feelings. Now, if you see again, I have the Page of Swords as his past feelings. So I think initially he was very defensive about himself when, in terms of feelings towards her. It was a new project for him. And, he had this feeling of needing to defend himself. And then in the present, you have the Moon card, which shows that, he's under illusion, or he doesn't know what the scenarios around him. He cannot trust things around him. But the future, we have the Four of Wands, which was a very bright celebratory card. So I think he's going to become better friends with her in the future, or, where his understanding of her is going to improve. With her feelings, yes, in the past, clearly she does like him. We have the Two of Cups here. And I think it's mutual because we have the Two of Cups. So there is, definite attraction here. The Page of Swords, I think he was just protecting his heart. At that time, when I put these two readings together, I was like, what is actually going on? I thought I really needed to ground myself and ask again. And that's when the third reading came out, which is the previous video. In this one, if you see her present feeling, she feels under attack. So at present, she feels she needs to defend herself. She needs to protect herself. And his feelings is under the moon. So there is definitely some kind of confusion. There is maybe talk around them, and that's going to affect how they perceive each other, how they interact with each other. And in the future, we have under his Four of Wands, we have the King of Swords, which in terms of feeling is a very strong person. There were a lot of questions swirling in my mind that I'm like, because In this, there are just sprinkling of love connections with the Four of Wands there and the Two of Cups here. But there's a lot of other things going on. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of mix and match going on in terms of, feelings, because I feel they moved on, but they did miss their friendship each. That is what I felt. They missed those good times they had. That is what I would interpret looking at both of this. Now, the third reading I've already posted it and given you all the details on it. But I wanted to show some similarities over here. One is that she's under tremendous stress. Here we have the Nine of Swords. And, in her previous ones, which I showed you also, she feels she's under attack. So always she's under a lot of pressure when it comes to her relationships, when it comes to her friendships. So I think she always backs down. She always backs down. So unless somebody actually chases her, nothing is going to happen. At the end of the day, unless someone is so determined, that she is going to be the one for him or whatever, nothing can happen, because she always wants peace of mind. She always wants, she doesn't want to complicate her life with relationships. And with Shen, with Shen, I don't know whether he's sure about it, because he also has the moon card coming again. I don't think he's going to pursue her unless he gets an indication from her that it was more than work or there's something else there. So they're kind of in a complicated situation. They also have, as I said in this reading, they have somebody advising them not to go for a relationship, stay away. It is just the, after effect of working together kind of thing. So there is definitely obstructions in them getting together. But with my outcome over here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe if they spend more time together, this Queen of Pentacles is a very positive card. And so I would say it's a positive outcome. Whether it's going to be a love outcome cannot really be said. But definitely friendship outcome is definitely there. I don't know whether he's going to help her out with this negativity which is hitting her, or with the anxiety which is hitting her. I hope he does. I hope he's a good friend to her. I hope they both can rely on each other. But what I would say is that there is strong potential over here for it could have been something more than friendship. Very strong potential. And it's really up to them whether they decide to pursue it, don't decide to pursue it. The feelings were definitely there. And if they didn't have the issues relating to being a celebrity, they would have definitely seen or explored the relationship to see where it would have gone. But because they are the celebrity status, because they go from one project to another, they don't have the time to spend with each other. We don't know whether this is going to go ahead or not. So that is my conclusion, and yeah. And I hope you all enjoyed this analysis, and I love doing this, and I hope to bring you all good content which you all will enjoy. Thank you so much. Bye bye.